Megan. So let's talk about how closing went and anything you feel that we could have maybe done better, or was everything as you thought it would go?
Yeah, it was pretty simple. Paperwork was everything went really smooth. There was minimum paperwork. She had sent me majority of the paperwork the day before to review or a couple days before to review. So no questions on my end. It was really smooth. You had the option of providing your transfer to the bank immediately, wire transfer, sorry, or you had the option of getting a check. They just cut a check. I'll go back and get it later just to minimize risk or whatever. So,
Yeah, awesome. Overall, your feelings regarding our company and our process.
yeah, I really liked the company. I thought everyone was very professional. I think there was some communication breakdowns at the title company on when closing was going to be. They
Uh,
had somebody that was originally assigned to me, and then someone temporarily resigned while she was on vacation, and then I closed with a completely new person. By the time someone was out, got my email, hey, I'm going to be out for these closing dates, somebody new would get on, and then I got a third person. So probably closing in spring break was probably going to be the issue. So maybe it's not a reflection on their title company, but more of spring break to give them a fair to give them. But overall, everything was professionally ready when I got there.
awesome, awesome. Recommend us.
Yeah, I would. It was really smooth process, very quick. So
Awesome. Yeah, we're really happy to work with you. The patience, and not everybody or not every deal is the same way, right? So
yep,
there's always a way to maneuver through
yep.
deals so that we make sure everything runs smooth.
I
And
did like the different options that you looked at, just not giving me one. Did like that. If I was willing to make more money, that would take more time or whatever. And then you also gave me the option I was really looking for, which is I am so overloaded right now. I can barely manage my day to day. So taking it, getting that mortgage off of me, especially with the economy right now,
yeah,
that is a blessing in itself. And then just not having to finish the remodel I started. It's just a lot. Like it's just too much for me to do right now. So it might be good for someone who like inherits a house from a family member and doesn't know what to do with it, just needs, an option. So that would be a really good reference for someone who maybe just inherited something or just looking to get out of that.
yeah. I
Pretty
think
much
more than one option.
that.
Yeah, given the ability of being able to choose what feels better and which way to go.
Yeah, I really liked that and I appreciated that. Brant was really easy to talk to, very personable. Had a great time just walking around with him. He gave me some compliments on some of my handiwork. Some of it, he was like, "Is that sticky towel?" And I was like, "Yes." I was like, "That's why I didn't show the upstairs that long." I also have to be realistic that if I wanted to go on HAR, there's going to be fees that I have to pay, more fees like closing cost fees. That would have been more. And that was something I took in consideration was by the time I pay money to upgrade this, by the time I pay for a realtor to show this, by the time I pay a couple of months of mortgage and HOA payments, and by the time there's one other thing, by the time I
There's
forgot
always
the
also
last.
minor repairs as well that sometimes
Yeah,
are
the inspections, things like that.
inspections.
I don't have to deal with that. Oh, I didn't have to pay for closing costs, which was a surprise, and I was really liked that. So that was
Awesome.
something, right? Like that's something I considered was like, okay, I don't have to pay closing costs. I don't have to move anything out. I can leave the furniture as is. They'll clean it up. I didn't have to clean it. It was literally like leave as is, walk, hand over the keys, and I was like, yes, please take these from me. Like
That's
take
it.
the car, you go drive it, and you make money off of this. Like thank you. I do not have the opportunity to flip this or make it what I would love to do, but you could have the opportunity. And I want to make sure it does look good. I want it to be a pretty house.
Absolutely.
Right? I did love it. So I want to show a little love to it.
A nice property. Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, it's got really good bones. I've made absolutely nothing for it. So I'm very, very, very lucky. And then I kind of saw that the money I saved buying on this house, it's a wash at the end, but not really having to pay, mortgages the next couple of months, not having to pay the the higher realtor cost and then not having to pay the mortgages during those couple months. That's kind of how I like viewed it as
Yeah.
was this worth an extra 10, extra 20K for my for financial stability? Could
Mm.
I go invest that?
You're a
And
very busy person.
yes, could I go invest that small money and wait a couple of years and it be probably about the same price? That's kind of how I view it. Is like, stressed out. Do I want to do to make, dollar on every, dime or whatever? So,
Yeah, makes sense.
so.
Well, I really appreciate you taking the time
Yeah, of course.
this chat with me, and we are very happy to work with you as well. Super
I
awesome and easy to work with.
Yeah, and I left all the numbers to all the codes to the house. If you ever need anything, HOA questions or anything, feel free to reach out. Front decor door keys, they're very weird to use.
Mhm.
So I mostly just use the keyless in there. So I figured you'd change them anyways.
Yeah,
I found one of the keys, one key I lost 8 years ago. I was like, well, and then there's pool keys if you need another copy of the pool keys. I think those have still worked. They could have possibly changed them this summer. And then there's mailbox keys. So if you need anything or if I forgot something, feel free
will
to
do.
give me a shout. So
Will do. Megan, again, thank you so
thank
much.
you, Walter. You,
Any Houston Capital Home Buyers and Invest Home
yay.
Pros.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you for
Yes,
making my
ma'am.
life easier. And making
You're
me a
very
little
welcome.
money too. So I hope y'all make good money off of it as well. So thank you, Walter.
Thank you, Megan. You have an awesome day.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye.